On a cold winter evening in Chicago, Illinois, 13-year-old Malik Johnson, a homeless black boy, sat beneath the elevated train tracks with a small backpack containing everything he owned. After losing his mother 2 years earlier, Malik survived by collecting recyclable cans, helping shopkeepers carry groceries, and sleeping at a youth shelter whenever a bed was available. Even after everything life had taken from him, he still believed that kindness mattered. Across town, William Harrison, a 67-year-old billionaire and founder of Harrison Industries, had grown troubled by one question. Does genuine kindness still exist? For years, people had treated him with respect because of his wealth. He wanted to know how strangers behaved when there was nothing to gain. That night, William put on worn-out clothes, covered himself with an old blanket, and lay quietly on a park bench, pretending to be a sleeping homeless man. Hidden nearby, one trusted security officer watched from a distance only, to ensure his safety without interfering. Hours passed. Hundreds of people walked by. Some ignored him. Others laughed. A few even stepped around the bench without slowing down. Just after sunset, Malik arrived carrying a paper bag containing the only hot meal he had managed to buy that day, a bowl of chicken soup, a bread roll, and a small bottle of water. As he prepared to eat, he noticed the elderly man shivering on the bench. Malik quietly walked over. "Sir," there was no response. Thinking the man was asleep, Malik gently placed his own blanket over William's shoulders. Then he looked at the warm meal in his hands. His stomach growled. He hadn't eaten since breakfast. After a long pause, Malik carefully placed the soup and bread beside the sleeping stranger. "If you're hungry when you wake up," he whispered softly, "this will help." Before leaving, Malik removed the only pair of dry gloves from his backpack and placed them next to the food. "They'll keep your hands warm." William heard every word. Keeping his eyes closed, he struggled to remain still. No cameras, no audience, no reward. Just a hungry boy choosing someone else's comfort over his own. As Malik slowly walked away into the snowy Chicago night, William quietly opened his eyes. Tears filled them for the first time in years. The following morning, Malik reported to the neighborhood community center hoping to find another small job. Instead, the director smiled. "Someone is here to meet you." Waiting inside the office was the elderly man from the park. Only this time, he wore an elegant navy blue business suit. Several executives stood respectfully behind him. Malik froze. "You," William smiled warmly. "My name is William Harrison." The community center director gasped. "The billionaire?" William nodded. "Last night I pretended to be asleep. I wanted to discover whether kindness still existed." He paused. "I found it." Malik looked embarrassed. "I didn't do anything special." William gently shook his head. "You gave away the only hot meal you had. You covered me with your blanket. And you left your gloves." He smiled through tears. "No one has ever treated me with that much kindness when they believed I had nothing." William reached into his briefcase and handed Malik a folder. Inside was a full educational scholarship through college, a comfortable apartment arranged through a youth support program, and a savings trust for his future. Malik stared silently at the documents. "I can't accept all this." William smiled. "You already earned it, but not because you helped a billionaire. You earned it because you helped someone you believed could never repay you." Reporters later asked William why the experience affected him so deeply. He answered quietly, "Many people admired my success, but one hungry boy cared more about my well-being than my bank account." The story spread across America. Headlines read, "Homeless Black Boy Shares His Last Meal with Stranger Learns He Helped a Billionaire." Months later, Malik stood on the stage of his middle school graduation. William sat proudly in the front row, applauding like family. After the ceremony, Malik asked him, "Why did you cry that night?" William smiled. "Because you reminded me that compassion is the greatest wealth anyone can possess." As they walked outside together beneath the bright Chicago sky, William placed a fatherly hand on Malik's shoulder. The boy who once had almost nothing now had hope, opportunity, and a future. And the billionaire who owned everything had rediscovered something far more valuable than money: the simple, life-changing power of selfless kindness.